looked back at the list and stared at the name long and hard. And then they converted all the names. They stared at the names through his penis. But if you converted all the letters into Roman numerals, and, all the numbers into letters, and all the letters, all the letters into numbers, and then all the numbers inverted 1 through 26, and then back into letters, and then take out everything except for Roman numerals, and then add those numbers together, and then make that one big thing. And then convert the number, all the digits, into letters. It said CBGB, so he said, holy crap. Whatever it is. Oh yeah, the parakeets were telling the truth. So he ran to CBGBs from Greece. He ran to CBGBs and he said, yo, my home diddle dogs. And he said, wrong genre. And so he said, hi. And they said, okay, what are you looking for? And he goes, show me the way to this person. And they said, oh, that person. They haven't been here since 1987. And he said, oh. And so he went in a time machine back to 1987. And he said, hello, bitch. And then Michael Jackson turned around.
Oh my god.
Hello, would you like to pet my blanket? George Butler said, no, I'd rather not have to pet your kid. It's just a scheme for you to get child molestation project, child molestation stuff against me. And I don't need that right now. I already have like 7. And Michael Jackson said, oh, Jangles did out of the balcony window because it's that one. I just remembered that. Anyway, and he said, oh, you shouldn't do that. And then he said, wait a second, Michael Jackson, there's a reason I came here. And Michael Jackson said, what was that reason? And George Butler said, to put a cap in your ass. And he shot him with an axe. And then he went back to tell Mary Trimble that he had succeeded in the hit list mission. And he said, he came to her house, and he said, happy birthday, Mary Trimble. But it wasn't Mary Trimble. Oh no, it wasn't. It was Saddam Hussein. Killing Michael Jackson in 1987 triggered a chain event that resulted in Michael Jackson, Saddam Hussein moving to Branson, living in my house, and murdering my family. And therefore, every single person that he had murdered, except for Michael Jackson for some weird-ass reason, was not murdered because he never received the hit list from me because I was murdered by Saddam Hussein. So he went back in time, and he took 1987 minus 2, and said, Michael Jackson, look out, I'm about to shoot you with an axe. And he fixed the paradox in time, and all was happy, and he came back and he said, I could not succeed in your last wish. And I, Mary Trimble, said, well then you're useless, aren't you? And I put a cap in his ass with a Coke bottle. Get it?
Yeah.
And I said, happy birthday, bitch. And then I realized that I just killed Gerard Butler, and I cried and cried and cried. And then, like, a few months later, on my birthday, because I have a birthday every few months, haha, I got a cake from Gerard Butler, and there was a recording, and it said, hello, I did try to kill everyone except for Michael Jackson, because killing Michael Jackson would have made it time paradox. That would have killed your whole family. I'm sorry I had to do it. But now, since you killed me, I'm going to have to kill you. And then a hand shot out of a cake with the gun, and they stabbed me with the gun several times. And I said, "That's too brute." And he said, "What the fuck are you talking about? My name is Gerard Butler."
Oh my god. Do you know how long that was?
That was like 15 minutes long.
That was like 30 minutes long. I timed